Hello, friends. Hi, dear subscribers. Today we will play a game called Minecraft. Today we will have a difficult task because we are all pregnant with twins, and we need to create very good conditions for the life of all our children. And they will be as many as 8 people, and need to build at least a very large house for their lives. Let's get to it.
Hello! Oh my God! We are pregnant with 2 children! It's very cool, but it's also a very difficult task to give birth to. To do this, we must prepare well and make a place where we will give birth, and they will be immediately warm and safe. And most importantly, comfortable! So we really need a really big house! Hi, Pony! Today there is a big task ahead of us. So we need to squeeze out all our forces that are available to create comfortable conditions for our children. We need to accumulate enough wood, rock, and most importantly, food. We may even have to build our own garden to grow food for us and our children. Hello, friends! We have only 1 day for the whole preparation for birth, and that is not all. That's why we have to hurry to get it done. We should have at least a large and beautiful house in which there will be a lot of space for us, and of course our children. Also, there should be everything necessary for survival, so that this house can not only sleep, but also comfortable to live. The first thing I'm going to do is get the wood that we're going to need, of course, to build the house that we're going to live in, as well as the various crafts on the workbench that are made of wood. Wood will always be with us because it is the fuel in the oven, and it is always a necessary element for crafting anything. So we need as much wood as possible. And I will now collect the first seed so that we can build the next vegetable garden. I mean, I didn't have to pick these seeds, but I want to think about the future of our children. And if we can't find the proper food that they eat at first, then we'll just make a vegetable garden and grow wheat in peace, from which we will make delicious bread. And now I will extract sand for further development in our survival. You think, why do we need it? We do not need the sand itself. We need it to melt the glass into the oven because of the sand and make glass. And from the glass, we will make bottles for our children, as well as make windows in our house, so that no weather phenomena do not frighten us ever, and our house was completely protected and illuminated by sunlight. All right, well, I'm gonna go get the rock for all of us. From the boulder, we will definitely make first stoves, because without them, we will not go anywhere, because we will have no coal, no glass. But we will also need rock for crafting stone things that will allow us to extract resources faster and will last much longer than simple wooden ones.
Okay, now we're gonna build our house. First, I'm going to mark the boundaries of our house so it's not small. It's big enough to fit at least 10 people. I'm gonna build the top beams, and Pinkie Pie is gonna help me with this because I can't do it alone. Also, Pinkie Pie has to make a ceiling, and then we can immediately move on to the next part of the building.
So, this is what we wanted with Fluttershy. I will build the bottom beams as well as make room for doors where we will have an entrance. After all this, I will proceed to build a ceiling that is very large and very good that we have accumulated enough resources to build this house. The most important thing is to have enough resources until the end of construction, and then do not want to rush for additional resources. We have built the whole base of our house, and now we can begin to build the inside of our house. It will certainly be a beautiful interior, and not a thicket of grass, among which you can get lost and completely ugly. Now, I'm going to try to dig up all the dirt that we have here, and then I'm going to put floor all around the perimeter of our house. It'll be a long time, because there's a lot of land, and our floor is very big.
Now you can put the floor itself to be very beautiful. This floor will be very good to insulate our house, and will also look very cool. Also on it will be very comfortable to walk, and no earth and stones will not fall under our feet. There will be a very beautiful house. I'm glad we wanted to build this. Our kids are gonna love it. Now, we will build window frames in our house to immediately mark places for our windows in the house. We're going to have almost no windows,
And on one wall, we're going to have several of these windows. After I've laid out all the window frames, I'll start inserting glass into them, and I'll have very beautiful windows in our house. All that remains is to make a beautiful interior, and we can move into this house.
The final piece will be the interior, of course. In it, we will include 2 double chests to add all the resources for the first time, as well as 4 pieces of workbenches and stoves, because the children are not yet soon they will need them. Next, we will of course arrange 4 beds on which we will sleep. For our children, we will make beds later because we have not got resources for as many as 8 beds.
Now, I suggest we all decorate our house with all kinds of decorations. For example, I'm going to make the leaves around our whole house look more natural. And the leaves are giving off all the oxygen and will be much more comfortable breathing in the house than before. The foliage is also transforming our home, and it does not look very monotonous after all. And now I will do one of the most important things in our house. Or rather, one of all the decorations. We will definitely need a roof in the form of a triangle, because it is very much saved from the leak of the roof. Because when it rains on a straight roof, all the water accumulates there. And if we have a roof like this, which I'm building now, all the water will go down.
Okay, Pinkie Pie and I are going to be making decorations for our windows. And we will make a beautiful windowsill, as well as decorate the window itself with manholes, so that everything looks very aesthetic and there were no empty places on our house. In the future, we will need to decorate the interior of our house with some paintings, or just like windowsills and leaves.
So, we have decorated our house very well, and now we start building a playground for our children because they are about to be born, and we will not have a playground. So we need to fix this situation quickly so our kids don't complain that they have nowhere to play. We won't be able to let them into the next village because they are small and can only go there in our presence.
Wow, our children are finally born, and now we can look at them all. We all have twins, and it's 2 people on 1 pony. It turns out that now in our house, we'll live as 12 people, and we have 12 beds. We have 8 children, and every day they will need to be careful that they are not lost, as well as very good to raise everyone to be less dabbling. So we had twins, and now we can go on vacation with peace of mind, because we walked with huge bellies all day, and built a big house and playground for our children. But it is not necessary to relax too much, because soon we are waiting for a new day to play with children. Subscribers, if you like this series, like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Bye.